Okay, so here we are. This is day one of my 30-day vlog challenge, as kind of set by the amazing Connie. I interviewed Connie a few days ago, and she's a vlogger, and she said she got really excited and really busy because somebody set her a 30-day challenge, and she completed that, and she got into the mood of creating these videos every single day. So why am I doing this? Well, I've spoken to a couple of people. This is what Jonas had to say.
Man, you're one amazing person that really deserves to say everything to the world, you know?
Yeah.
Because I really believe that great people should say great stories, and you are one great person.
Okay, so I'm an amazing person and everyone deserves to hear my story. I'm going to give you a bit of context, but that's not really the reason that I wanted to do this. I think maybe Alex understands me a little bit better.
I'm saying that you need self-discipline.
Watch out for the shock, it's coming.
Why do I need self-discipline?
Because if you don't have one, this is exactly what is going to happen. You're going to be all over the place. You will have self-pity of, okay, I did 20 minutes of work, I deserve a break, and stuff like that.
Yes. So what do I need to be doing?
Have patience and be a bit more rough with yourself.
Rough with myself?
Yes, and abandon the self-pity.
You think I have self-pity?
Yeah, but people that don't have discipline, this is what they have.
Okay.
To themselves, it's like, oh, poor me, I've done like 20 minutes of work, I deserve some time off.
Okay, so what are the actual things I need to be doing?
It's like every time you have this little monkey in your head saying that let's go for a cigarette.
Yeah.
Obviously I'm bored, let's do something else.
Okay.
No, it's just like, how you say, you put yourself, or you kind of make yourself to do more.
And the last
The last thing, don't search for fucking excuses. This is what is wrong with, not necessarily humanity, but this is what is wrong with our society, that we search for excuses and we find, or we search for answers in mystery cures and pills and bullshit, but it's pretty much goes down to basic things, right?
So here's the reality. To give you a little bit of context, my name's Martin Henley. I work as a digital marketing trainer sometimes, but mostly what I seem to be doing at the moment is kind of hiding in Bali, which is amazing. The point is that I'm not doing very much, and I'd like to be doing more. In fact, that's not true. I'm going to tell you everything that's happened in the last week to give you context before I get into like my day-to-day, so you can understand what's gone on for me today. Probably tomorrow when I launch that video. But here's the thing, I've got some exciting things that I should be doing and I'm just not doing them. I've been back in Bali now 7 or 8 weeks and nothing has happened. The time has just flown by. I've had a great time. I've done some really cool things. But the things that I really should be doing just aren't happening. So to give you an idea, today is Friday. I'm just going to fill you in on kind of what happened in the last week. So last Friday we had a barbecue here at Dojo. I'm at Dojo in Echo Beach, which is a co-working space, and I feel like a fraud being here because I'm not doing any work. But what happened is we had a barbecue. It's beautiful. It was really cool. The food is amazing. The people are amazing, and so that was all really cool. We were all just having little drinks and chatting, and then this happened. So that's cool. That was my Friday evening. So I got up on Saturday morning with quite a bad hangover, and we went to Lembongan, and Lembongan is just absolutely beautiful. So we went with Connie. There was about 15 or 20 of us who went. We went out on the boat. The boat was beautiful. The drive was beautiful. We did some snorkeling. We did some cliff jumping, and yeah, we visited a couple of infinity pools, and Lembongan is just awesome. If you haven't been to Lembongan, then you really need to go to Lembongan. So that was Monday. I attended Connie's workshop on It was YouTube and video editing 101, and that's where she set this challenge. So I've been thinking now since Monday about this, and today's Friday, so that was interesting and cool. Tuesday we had a talk here at Dojo, and that was also interesting because it was about NLP, and I'm really excited about NLP. But what I find is whenever I get, to scratch beneath the surface, there's not much in the way of substance to it. And so I misbehaved. I misbehaved quite badly. I got permission first, should we do something about this? And then I kind of challenged the woman, and she didn't really stand up to the challenge, and then she invited me onto the stage to be an arsehole. So I did that, and she got probably about 20% of the arsehole that is me. And then what happened is, God, it was a car crash. It was awful, but it was interesting. So that was Tuesday. Wednesday, Independence Day in Indonesia. So there have been, for a couple of weeks now, there's been these massive, huge, great big flags all over the place, and it was really cool. We had a little party here, like an independence party. So what the Indonesians like to do on Independence Day is they like to play these silly games. So we played some silly games, and it was really, really good fun. And yeah, it was really good fun. And you might be seeing some of this now. I've got some video. And Wednesday was also the day that I decided to start this vlogging process. So I charged up my GoPro and I got some footage and stuff. But it was shit. It was awful. Like the ISO was really bad, so it was really noisy, really, really, really noisy. And that's something I want to talk to you about is sabotage, how we kind of sabotage ourselves. But not today. Today's just about context. So that was cool. And then Thursday, what happened on Thursday? Oh, so the other thing that I did on Wednesday is I kind of feel like I need to buy stuff if I'm going to do something. So I went and I bought a Narcissistic so I could shoot these videos, and of course I didn't need it, and they sold me this awful thing. I'm not going to find it now, but they sold me this. Yeah, here it is, this awful thing. This is a thing, this is something that they've manufactured from like a piece of metal and some plastic to help you take the thumb screw thing off, the thing you wind your GoPro in with so it doesn't move around. The thing is, that's a thumb screw. You don't need this. So this is shit, GoPro. Don't make this shit. We don't need extra shit. So yeah, and I bought some sunglasses because I watched some Casey Neistat videos, and they are pretty inspiring. But that's mainly what I did. I know what I did. Else I did on Tuesday. I went and videoed some surfing on the beach. I got up very early and went and videoed some surfing, so you'll be seeing that footage now. And that's really a cool thing to do, is be on the beach kind of really early in the morning, like really, really early in the morning. It's really nice. So that was cool. And then I went home and slept for 3 hours, and then I was an arsehole at the NLP talk. So that takes us to Thursday. Yesterday was Thursday, so I was still thinking about doing this process yesterday, but didn't do anything at all. But I did a talk. I delivered a talk helping people about PPC, and the reason I did that is obviously there's no money involved necessarily, but I like to do that. I kind of like to, this is what I do for a living, so I like to help people if I can, and especially with Google, because Google obviously is only interested in your money. It probably is the nastiest corporation. Not the nastiest, the drug dealers are the worst. But they're ripping people off. So if I can help people with that, then I will. So the point of these videos is going to be, so that's my last week. Today's Friday. What's happening is we're going to the lawns later, but you'll learn about my Friday tomorrow. So what I wanted to do is I just wanted to get this ball rolling, because I'm a terrible procrastinator. Exactly like Alex says, I don't have any discipline. I thought the self-pity thing was a little bit harsh because I'm living a really cool life. But I'm not getting the things that I really need to get done. So I'm committing to do these 30 days to give me some discipline in my life, and I'm going to use these 30 days to introduce you to my life. It's kind of an interesting time to be doing this because in a couple of weeks, in about 3 weeks, my friend Carmen is arriving, and we're going to go up and do a little tour of Java, and we're going to do a Vipassana, and a Vipassana is like a 10-day retreat, no talking, no tech. So I need to get these 30 days done before that starts. That's in about 33 days' time. So the timing is really cool. So things I should be doing that I'm not doing in order, probably of significance. My visa expires in 10 days time. I need to do a visa run, so that means I have to leave the country, so I need to organise to get to Singapore and back before the 29th. What have I done about it? Nothing. The second thing in order of importance, I am supposed to be completing a master's degree in digital marketing. This is something I do for my profession. I managed to submit the first assignment. The next assignment is 90% complete, but I haven't completed it and done that, and I haven't started my thesis at all. So that's a big thing that I'm supposed to be doing. The third thing that I'm supposed to be doing is I am supposed to be launching my New Zealand travel review site. So it's a website. It's probably also at about 70%, but I've been back 7 weeks. It probably needs 2 days of solid work, and I haven't done those 2 days, so that also doesn't need to happen, or it really needs to happen, isn't happening. The next thing that I should be doing that I'm not doing, I've got a LinkedIn video on YouTube, and it's got 270,000 views, and people seem to be quite interested in LinkedIn. I've got a whole course that I need to be producing and get that online so I can sell that, so I don't need to be so dependent on going back to Europe to work and get money. I've done something about that. I have recruited Jakes, and Jakes is going to help me make that happen. Jakes is a really good guy, and I felt like he's really on board with what I'm trying to do. Say something.
Martin's a cunt.
Yeah, so I think Jakes is on board. He seems to be quite happy about what we're doing. So that's the third or fourth thing, is it, that I'm supposed to be doing. The fifth thing that I'm doing is I've got involved with a project called MPH, which is a really cool local thing here, local to Bali, in the village, the next village along Pereranan. They are some guys. Nino, the devilishly handsome Nino, is on a mission to be doing something about the waste issue that they have in Pereranan, and he's a really cool guy, and I've contributed like a website and a template and those things, and I'm going to be involved with putting together some video. I really want to be making videos. It's all I really want to be doing. So that's the fourth thing, and then is that the fourth or the fifth thing? I don't know. Maybe I've got too much on, and none of these things are really happening. So the way I want to use these videos is I want to use these videos to be making commitments and getting stuff done. So there's also stuff that I'm doing that I don't want to be doing. So I'm not eating well, particularly. I'm not sleeping particularly well. I feel tired all the time. I'm not taking any exercise. And this comes to what I'm saying about, getting this discipline. So I need to be taking much better care of myself. I definitely want to be in good physical shape before I head off to Java on the 12th. So my commitment, and this comes to sabotage, I jumped off a cliff and I've injured my back, so I shouldn't really be surfing, but I'm owed some yoga, and I could be out walking and stuff. I don't know, I could be doing something. So stuff I'm doing that I shouldn't be doing is eating badly and smoking still. So I definitely want to stop those two things. How do I do that? The Vipassana will stop the smoking, but I need to get on some exercise. I need to be thinking healthily. Probably what I need to do is buy some scales and get onto that properly. And yeah, so that's interesting. So I feel like I might be rambling a little bit. I don't know if I'm repeating myself. I hope I'm not. This is an elephant. I have experienced puppies today. I'm in Bali. It's freaking amazing. So hopefully this, you're interested in my plight. I'm going to cut out the self-pity. I'm going to cut out the indiscipline. I'm going to focus. I'm going to get stuff done. And if you keep watching, then maybe you'll see that happen, or maybe you'll just see, a terrible decline in me as a person. I'm thinking about, I don't like the beard anymore necessarily. I'm thinking about getting a haircut because my hair's in that middle state where, it's not cool. Whose hair's cool? Okay, so this has been me. If you like this and you're interested to see where this goes, then you can hit the like, share, subscribe button. You can comment. Maybe you could be supportive of me in my plight to be a much more productive person. That would be really interesting. But you're going to see for the next 30 days. Let's just see what on earth happens. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.